school starting lineups in 1 minute.
After a long, hard winter,
Wilson averaging 10 points per game and a big three-point threat for the Otters. At another guard spot, 5'9 senior, number 11, Dustin Cassette. Number 13, 5'9 senior, Tim Erickson. Tim will handle the point. And at the fourth guard, Justin Arneson, leading scorer on this team, the 5'9 senior, averaging 15 points a game. He wears number 23. And at the center, 6'4 senior, number 41, playing some great basketball in the last several weeks, Justin Retzlaff, 11 points, 4.5 rebounds per game. And there you have the starting lineups for tonight's game from the Fergus Falls High School Gymnasium, where the Otter boys and the Morris area Tigers are set to go at it here in Fergus Falls. We've got a busy night of sports activity tonight. Over at the middle school, there's swimming, there's wrestling, there was ninth grade basketball earlier. Here at the high school, B-team action, and then the varsity action starting now. And on the road, the Fergus Falls boys hockey team is playing at Wadena Deer Creek, and there's a ton of games around the area tonight. So we'll just keep you posted on everything that comes our way here at the Fergus Falls High School Gymnasium tonight. We're ready to go. Ben Shannon is wearing a protective piece of equipment over his nose. I don't know if it's a broken nose or it must be the way it looks. And he steals the pass. Otters won the tip, threw it away, lead pass up the floor, and a foul on Arneson. The shot was missed by Chris Esterling, but Esterling, the junior, will go to the line to shoot two, as we have the game's first foul, and Justin Arneson guilty of the personal. So the Otters throwing the ball away on their first possession, and good anticipation by Shannon to get the steal. And the first point of the game goes to the Tigers. Chris Esterling hitting the free throw. Esterling averaging 5 points a game. Second shot in the air, that's good too. So the Tigers take a 2-0 lead. They will put some soft pressure on Arnie, turns it over. He couldn't catch the pass up the far sideline. He turned as the ball was coming, looking for a pass, and he dropped it when it got there. So second turnover, and now the ball will be chased down by Ben Shannon. Shannon against Arneson. Otters in the man-to-man defense. Now Shannon working the dribble drive to the free throw line, kicks it off on the wing, down low, stolen by Retzlaff. Kind of a lazy pass there, intended for Jake Grusing. And Shannon, trying to get it back, commits the foul on Arneson on the far sideline. So Ben Shannon picks up his first. Team foul number 1 against Morris area, and both teams coming out a little slow here. 7.5 minutes to go, opening quarter. Otters set it to the top to Arneson, swings it right side to Christensen, dropping it down low to the baseline. Erickson in traffic, bounce pass out to the top. Arnie pulls up from 14, got it down. Arnie has the first 2 points of the game for the Otters. We are tied at 2. Morris back the other way with Shannon, passing it off to Longnecker. Coming up high, taking the pass is Brummond. Kicks it across on the near side. Chris Esterling back to the top. Shannon rotates it right side to Brummond. He drives into the lane. We've got some contact on Tim Erickson. And Erickson will pick up his first foul. That's team foul number 2 on the Otters. And it will be thrown in under the offensive basket by the Tigers. Less than a minute gone in the opening quarter. Game is even at 2 on the Otter Tail Telecom Cellular 2000 scoreboard. Inside, Grusing takes it up, rolls around the rim, no good. And then we've got 2 Otters, Arneson and Retzlaff, battling for the rebound. Neither one of them can control it, and it goes out of bounds. So from underneath now, Ben Shannon will pass it in. Baseline turnaround against Erickson, doesn't drop for Brummond. The Tigers get the offensive board, though, and they'll set it up. Back out to the top. Esterling works the dribble left side, gets it back to Shannon, swings it right side. They drop it into Grusing, takes it into the paint, draws a foul, and he'll shoot 2. So Grusing going to the line for 2. And that foul on Justin Retzlaff is his first. It is team foul number 3. Jake Grusing, who averages 12 points and 7 rebounds a game, 6'8 junior. Stands at the line, shoots, and hits the foul shot. So Morris area gets back on top by a point at 3-2. All 3 of their points coming from the free throw line. And the second one on the way is in. 4-2, Tigers. Otters with Erickson pushing it up. Working on Esterling. Drives all the way to the hole. Missed the layup. Grusing pulls it off the glass and passes off to Brummond. Right side on the wing. They dump it inside, and the shot will drop. Good ball movement as Josh Longnecker has the first field goal of the night for the Tigers. Cassette picks up the dribble, drops it into Retzlaff, back out to Dusty Cassette, kicks it right back into Justin Retzlaff, takes it hard to the basket, misses, and Grusing is there again. He's going to be tough on the boards for the Otters. Lead pass, baseline converted, penetrating Brummond at the baseline, and Tony Brummond has his first hoop. And the Otters have fallen down behind by 6 points now with 6 minutes to go in the quarter. It's 8-2 Tigers on the Otter Tail Telecom Cellular 2000 scoreboard. Here's Retzlaff backing in against Grusing. He turns to the baseline and banks it in. And a nice job by Justin to cut that lead to 8-4 with 5:45 to go in the quarter. Shannon working the dribble against Arneson. Picks it up, bounce pass left side. Recovered by Chris Esterling. Now Esterling drops it down to the post, and it goes off Grusing and out of bounds. Good pressure defense. Good pressure on the ball, causing some problems. Once Esterling had trouble handling that pass, the pressure also got to him. Back the other way now. Otters send it to the corner, far side. Drop pass down low. Retzlaff hard to the basket. Missed the shot. Tipped away. Morris area will gather it in. And a good job by Longnecker. Well, they're taking it right at Grusing. And Retzlaff is winding up with some pretty good opportunities. There's a steal by Arnie, and he couldn't handle it. Erickson couldn't handle it. Morris picks it up. They feed it inside, and Grusing finishes. Well, there was a tough break for the Otters. They had the steal, but neither Arneson nor Erickson could keep on their feet. Now Arnie driving to the baseline. He is fouled by Shannon, who picks up his second personal. Ben Shannon's second personal foul. And that will prompt Mark Torgerson to go to the bench. And we'll see Brady Graham, the 5'10 junior, who has been able to ignite this Morris team as the sixth man, coming in with some three-point shooting. He leads the team with 10 three-point field goals. Erickson to Christensen, down low to Retzlaff against Grusing, forcing the shot up. He's missing it off the rim. Grusing gets another board. Into the front court comes Esterling. Back to the top of the key to Longnecker. Longnecker on Cassette, driving. Ball knocked away by Erickson. Here's Arneson recovering. Arneson on the drive, spinning inside. Layup won't fall. Beautiful move, but he couldn't finish. And now we've got a backcourt foul as the Otters try to get it back, and that foul will be on Arnie. And now Justin Arneson finds himself in the same situation of Ben Shannon of Morris area as he picks up his second foul. Andy Larson checks in. Justin Retzlaff will come out. It's 10-4. Tigers up by 6 on the Otter Tail Telecom Cellular 2000 scoreboard. Esterling, lead pass. Grusing puts it up. We've got a blocking foul inside on Cassette. Dusty's going to pick up the foul, which will put Grusing at the line for 2. Cassette's first, and that is team foul number 5 already against the Otters. And Grusing's free throw is good. That's 5 of 5 from the line for Morris area in the opening quarter, and it's a 7-point lead at 11-4 as Grusing shoots again. That one is good off the front of the rim and in. So Grusing has 6 points. The Tigers hit all 6 of their free throws. And the inbounds pass up into the front court is tipped away by Tony Brummond. It goes out of bounds. Otters will throw it in from across the way. Put in play to Dusty Cassette. Christensen has it. Titus moves it right side to Erickson. Takes the dribble. Bounce pass goes down low to Andy Larson against Grusing. Larson drives into the paint. Now passes back out. Arnie from 18. Count it. Justin Arneson has 4. And the Otters trail by 6 again at the midway point of the opening quarter. It's 12-6 Tigers. Oh, they find the open man up the lane, and the left-hand layup by Tony Brummond is good. Good job spotting the open man. Christensen, three-point arc, left side, passing it back out to Tim Erickson. Erickson works the dribble to the near side. Enters a bounce pass down low to Larson. Andy working inside on Grusing. Goes up for the shot. He's hit with a traveling violation. And the Otters have their third turnover now. Luke Draxton is coming in. Tim Erickson will leave. And Tyler Fohl, a 6'1 senior, checks in, replacing Chris Esterling in the lineup for the Morris area Tigers. 3:40 left, opening quarter. Otters trailed by 8. It is 14-6 on the Otter Tail Telecom Cellular 2000 scoreboard. Tony Brummond Pass comes up high to Justin Durkee, 6'2 senior. Grusing comes out now. The pass to Graham. Free throw line denied by Arneson. As he wanted the shot, passes it off. Free throw line jumper is short, off the rim by Fohl and rebounded by Arnie. Up the right side, Larson. 18 feet out on the wing. Gives it back to Justin Arneson. Arneson holds it, top of the key. Gives to Cossette, now left corner to Christensen. Here's Arnie cranking the three. He's fouled, and he will get 3 shots. That shot hit the heel of the rim. He was fouled by Tony Brummond, his first, team foul number 3. And when you are attempting a shot from three-point range and you draw the foul, you get to shoot 3 shots. Unless, of course, you make the field goal, then you only get the 1. But Arnie will shoot 3. These are the first foul shots of the quarter for the Otters, who trail by 8. 1 down. 5 of the 7 points for the Otters have been scored by Justin Arneson. Second one on the way. Off the front of the rim, no good. And now one more attempt. It's on the way, and it's good. 6 points for Justin Arneson. The Otters trail by 6, 14-8 with 3 minutes to go in the opening quarter. Fohl kicks it ahead to Grusing behind Draxton, and Grusing will lay it in. He has 8 points. Boy, that was easy. Over the top of the pass and to the basket for an easy 2. Here's Christensen to Larson on the wing. Larson looking, passing back out to Cossette. Dusty looks down to Draxton. And now Luke comes back to the top. On the penetration, the lane opens up, and Andy Larson takes it right to the hole and converts it. Good job by Andy Larson, his first hoop. 16-10 on the board now. Bounce pass comes left side, three-point area. They lob it into Grusing. Off his hands, recovered by Draxton. The Tigers have their 4th turnover. Up the right side, Cossette. Across the floor, Larson bluffs the shot, penetrates around Grusing, missed the shot. Draxton the board and the putback, and he's fouled. And Draxton gets credit for the basket, and he'll have a chance at a 3-point play as that foul is assessed to Justin Durkee. His first, team foul number 4. Draxton in the right place at the right time with that offensive board.
Charlie, are you in?
16-12 is the score. And the foul is the 4th team foul against Morris area. 2 minutes and 11 seconds remaining in this first quarter as Draxton tries to knock down the free throw and convert the 3-point play, and it misses. Larson keeping it alive, and he can't come up with it, though. It's picked up in the corner by Brady Graham. So Graham will walk it up the middle of the floor. Larson picks him up as he steps into the front court. Now the pass off the hands, trying to get it to Durkee, and now Fohl has it stolen. Here comes Erickson breaking one-on-one, and Tim will lay it in. And it's a 2-point ball game with 1:45 to play in the first quarter. Otters coming on strong after trailing by 8. Into the front court comes Brummond. Brummond against Larson, top of the key. Bounce pass entered down low, knocked away by Erickson. A scramble for the loose ball, and Erickson picks it up. Here come the Otters. Larson to Tim Erickson on the drive to the baseline. Tim spinning and being grabbed as he spun to the inside by Brady Graham, and Graham has his first foul. And it is team foul number 5 against the Morris area Tigers. So we're even on the team foul side with 5 apiece. Justin Retzlaff replacing Luke Draxton. Chris Esterling is back in for the Morris area Tigers. Schoenhart lobs it into Erickson near the free throw line. Kicks it into the lane. Christensen a little too deep. He hit the bottom of the rim, and Coach Schuler wanted a push called on that and didn't get it. Otters trail by 2 now. Durkee has it beyond the 3-point arc. They feed Graham, and Graham's 3 is off the front of the rim and kept alive by the Otters. They couldn't come up with it. Now Justin Retzlaff comes up with a steal as the Tigers tried to force it inside. Erickson for 3. Yes, Tim Erickson. And the Otters have the lead. And that is their first lead of the ball game at 17-16 with 50 seconds to go in the opening quarter. Tigers swing it left. Fohl misses the 3. Retzlaff clears the board and starts Erickson back. Up the right side to Christensen, now back. Erickson to Retzlaff to Larson. In the corner, Larson going baseline, leaning 12-footer. Doesn't drop. Tigers board it. Half a minute to play, first quarter. Otters up by 1. And it will be set up now by Chris Esterling. Esterling near the midcourt center circle. Drops it off right side to Brady Graham. Graham pounding the dribble. Schoenhardt is on him. Now back out. Chris Esterling. Clock down to 10 seconds. They're going to try to move it now. Durkee swings it left side to Fohl. 5 seconds. Fohl goes back out. The three by Graham on the way. In and out at the buzzer as the first quarter comes to an end. The Otters have a 17-16 lead over the Morris Area Tigers after 1 quarter of play on the Otter Tail.
Steak is the main thing. It's trimmed lean and marinated in a savory blend of chipotle and ancho chili peppers, lime juice, vegetables, and authentic Mexican spices. So be sure to try Taco John's new steak and potato burrito.
There's a whole lot of Mexican going on at Taco John.
Well, the Otters are all over the ball here defensively and knocking the ball out of bounds off Morris, and good pressure by the Otter defense. That's 8 turnovers now for the Morris Area Tigers. Wide open look for Andy Larson, short from three-point range, saved by Retzlaff. Tried to throw it off at Tiger, but it hit the floor and bounced right into the arms of Josh Longnecker. Boy, Andy I think he had too long to look at that one. Into the lane off penetration, counts the basket. We've got a foul coming. Chris Esterling with a very nice penetration move into the middle. And Andy Larson guilty of his first foul. That's team foul number 6 against the Otters, and a 3-point play opportunity here for Chris Esterling, the 5'8 junior. Esterling in and out. Larson boards it. It's 18-17. Morris with the lead as Tim Erickson sets it right side to Cossette, drops it down low. Retzlaff, baseline turnaround is good, and Grusing will get the foul. Good job by Justin. They're very aggressive inside against Grusing. His first personal, team foul number 6. Retzlaff now with 4 points. And the Otters regain the lead at 19-18. Andy Larson will come out. And Retzlaff will try to knock down the free throw to nail the 3-point play, and he got it. Justin now with 5 points. Tim Erickson has 5. Justin Arneson has 6. And the Otters are up by 2. They trailed by as many as 8 in that opening quarter. The right side of the lane opens up, and a penetrating basket by Tony Drummond, who has a half dozen. And that ties the game at 20. Back the other way, Arnie off the front of the rim. Rebounded by Josh Longnecker. He passes off to Ben Shannon. Shannon's got that protective nose guard. They throw it away. He threw that thing on the floor near the bench when they came off at the end of the quarter and shook his head like, this is not good. Tim Erickson into the lane. Retzlaff kicks it back out. And now to the three-point line, and a three-pointer by Arnie. 9 points for Arneson. The Otters have a pair of threes here in the first half. And back come the Tigers. Shannon at the top against Arneson, passing it off. Drummond penetrating. Stripped of the ball by Erickson. They tie up. They both roll out of bounds. It's going to be off Morris. And the Otters will get it, and that is 10 turnovers now for the Morris Area Tigers. We've got a timeout taken. This will be a 20-second timeout taken by the Morris Area Tigers, with 6 minutes and 25 seconds remaining. And that will remind you to log on to www.craigolsonsports.com. We have our all-new Sports Trivia Challenge up and running. And you can test your sports trivia knowledge by logging on and playing our multiple choice game, and you could win $20 too if you have the best record. And I'll tell you this, I've already corrected several that have come in today, and nobody has fewer than 3 wrong out of the 15 questions. So let's see you answer and try your luck at www.craigolsonsports.com. Have some fun. Send us some email, some story ideas, and catch up on all the area sports happenings on the World Wide Web. 6 minutes to play, first half. Otters miss. Tigers come back. We've got a foul on the drive. Titus Christensen will pick up the personal. And Titus has his first, and that is the 7th team foul against the Otters. So the bonus is on, and Ben Shannon, who had 26 last year in a game against the Otters, will shoot the 1-and-1. Shannon's averaging 10 a game. And he puts it in the air and in the basket. So there's his first point of the night. Tigers have hit 7 of 8 from the line. It's a 2-point Otter lead, and now Shannon makes it 1. His first 2 points of the ball game. Christensen giving it back to Tim Erickson. Up the right side, it comes to Cassette. Cassette holding it, goes across three-point area. Draxton dropping it into Retzlaff, hooks it up against Grusing, and he hits it. He is just going right at Grusing tonight. That's 7 points for Retzlaff. 25-22. Otters on top by 3. And the Tigers deliver a bounce pass to the top of the key. Esterling passing it off. They swing it right side now. Shannon drops it down low to Grusing, who's double teamed. Back out, knocked away by Draxton. Keeps it alive, and Retzlaff gathers it in and somehow was able to get it to Erickson. Up the floor, nice speed. Draxton fouled, and Luke will shoot 2. Boy, good job by the Otters. They're really flying on defense, causing some problems for the Tigers. And Brady Graham is going to pick up his second foul. The bonus is on both ways now. But this is a 1-and-1, or a 2-shot foul rather, and Draxton will shoot. And Draxton hits it. So Luke has 3 points. That foul on Brady Graham is his second personal. It's 26-22. The Otters up by 4, their largest lead of the night, and Draxton misses the second one. Rims around and comes out. Longnecker grabbed the rebound and got it ahead to Ben Shannon at midcourt. Shannon against Cassette, working the dribble near side, back to the top of the key. Brumman swings it down low, and Draxton goes up and blocks the shot, but they're saying that his body went into Grusing, and he'll shoot 2. Grusing with 4 out of 4 from the line. He has 8 points tonight. Draxton picks up his first personal foul. Luke did a good job getting on the ball, but evidently the body contact getting Grusing on the line here with 5:05 to play in the first half. And his free throw is good. He has hit all 5 of his foul shots, and he has a chance to become the first player to get into double figures here. 6'8" junior. 12 points, 7 rebounds a game, both team highs. And he hits it. 10 points now for Grusing. He will come out. Durkee will replace him. 6'2" senior Justin Durkee. And it's 26-24. The Otters by 2 on the Otter Tail Telecom Cellular 2000 scoreboard. We have under 5 minutes to play in the half. Steal by Shannon. Stripped it away from Erickson. A breakaway layup. He missed the shot, and we've got a rebounding foul coming. Titus Christensen went down hard as there was some contact between he and Tony Brumman. And Titus will get the foul. Titus has his second personal. And the team foul is the 9th. And now Andy Larson will come in and Titus will come out. And at the free throw line, Tony Brumman with 6 points. Free throw in the air is good. Second one coming for Brumman. 10 points for Jake Grusing and 7 for Brumman. Been their major offensive weapons. He misses the second one. The rebound goes out of bounds off Morris. Boy, Retz had it, and then it was stripped away evidently by Josh Longnecker and went off him. 26-25, Otters by 1. So the Otters have only 4 turnovers. That was their first turnover in a long time. Now they're looking at a half-court zone. Left side pass. Now knocked away. Cassette gets it back. Delivers a bounce pass. It goes past Erickson as soon as they mention the turnovers. And now Tigers pick it up. Erickson kicks it away, and it goes out of bounds off the Otters. Four and a half minutes to play here in the first half. The Otters up by 1, but the Tigers with a chance to regain the lead. We've had 3 lead changes and 2 ties here in the first half. Durkee passing to Shannon. Top of the key against Cassette. To the free throw line, Brumman. Works it right side. Graham penetrating, dishing. Chased down in the corner by Longnecker, and then he passes it out front. Brumman got it back to him, and now he returns it to Brumman. To the top to Shannon. Again, guarded by Cassette. The Otters play that man-to-man. Graham has it. To the top against Brumman. Works it right side to Durkee. Back to the top, Shannon. Graham, good look from three-point range, off the mark. Retzlaff with the weak side rebound, and then a foul by Longnecker. Josh Longnecker's first. The team foul is the 8th. So the 1-and-1 is on, and Justin Retzlaff will shoot. Draxton leaves. Schoenhardt comes in. Retzlaff 1 for 1 at the free throw line. He has 7 points. And Justin Arneson is going to check in. Tim Erickson will come out. Under 4 minutes to play, first half. Here's Retzlaff's free throw. In and out. Boarded by Longnecker. Otters lead continues at 1. Shannon now with it. Ben Shannon stops the dribble, feeds it off to Durkee, swings it left side. Drummond has it, starts dribbling against Larson, backs out, now feeds the lane. Shannon down low baseline. Too much on it. It goes out of bounds off Durkee. I think Durkee was looking for a rebound. He was crashing the board looking for a rebound. West Central area, trailing Pelican Rapids 17-14 after 1. And the Otter hockey team up 4-2 over Wadena Deer Creek after 1. Retzlaff couldn't handle the pass. They turn it over. Here come the Tigers, 2-on-2, trying to finish, and Cassette winds up on the back of Graham. And that is the 10th team foul now for the Otters. So Brady Graham will go to the line with a 2-shot bonus, as that is team foul number 10. 3 minutes and 23 seconds to go, first half. Otters lead it, but just by 1. Graham can tie the game with his first point of the night, and he does. So we're even at 26. Grusing is back into the lineup, and Josh Longnecker will leave. And now for the lead. Lead has changed hands 3 times already. Morris makes it 4 as the free throw by Brady Graham is good. He leaves now. And Chris Esterling is back into the lineup with 3:20 to go in the half, and the Tigers up by 1, playing a half-court zone. Arneson works it to Larson on the near side. Back to Arnie. Arnie kicks it to the corner to Cassette, all the way across the floor to Larson. Now Andy picks up the dribble, looks back to Arnie. Back to the corner. Larson for 3, and Andy Larson drills that 3. 5 points for Andy. 5 lead changes in the game. The Otters up by 2 as Durkee sets it right side, getting it in the hands of Esterling. Now nice feed into Grusing. It rolls around the rim and drops. So Grusing has 12, and the game is tied for the 4th time. It's 29 aside. They drop it inside to Retzlaff. Retzlaff over Grusing. Got it. Good job by Justin Retzlaff. 9 points now for Justin, including 7 here in the second quarter. And with 2:20 to go, first half, the Otters lead by 2 at 31-29 on the Otter Field Telecom Cellular 2000 scoreboard. Grusing up high with the ball, throws it away. I don't think Mark Torgerson wants him handling the ball out there. 13 turnovers now for the Tigers. Retzlaff leaves. Draxton is back in. Schoenhardt is in. Larson, Christensen, and Arneson. Titus working the dribble. Left side pass along the sideline to Arneson. Back to the top to Andy Larson against Shannon. Comes right side to Draxton. Now into the lane. Schoenhardt driving, broke open. Nice delivery of the pass and a good conversion by Schoenhardt. Draxton and Schoenhardt working well together. And it's 33-29 now. Otters have equaled their biggest lead at 4 points. With 1:45 to go in the half. Shannon for 3. That's short off the front of the rim. Drops into Draxton's lap. And here comes Christensen. 3-point area. Titus back to the top. Stolen away by Drummond, who could not control it. And it goes out of bounds. Gary Schuler wants a 20-second timeout. 20-second timeout by the Otters with 1:33 to go in the half. Let's take a 30. It's 33-29. Otters lead it by...
For an appointment, call Dr. Ben Ree, urologist. At the Fergus Falls Medical Group and Lake Region Hospital, we specialize in you.
Otters with the ball as we're back to the action. Titus hits a 3 straight on, his first one of the night. First one he shot tonight. And the Otters have now hit 4 threes in the half, and they have kicked it up to a 7-point lead with 1:10 to go. 36-29 on the Otter Field Telecom Cellular 2000 scoreboard. Tigers working the ball. Shannon to the top of the key. On the dribble to the basket, Esterling. We've got a blocking foul inside, and that's going to put the Tigers on the line. Charlie Schoenhart guilty of his first foul. Otters have picked up, 12 fouls. Or 11 fouls, rather, but they've only got 3 players with multiple fouls. Arneson, Christensen, and Cassette each have 2. Esterling is at 2 of 3 from the line, make it 2 of 4. Esterling has 4 points in the game, and now Morris will bring Brady Graham back in, and Graham will replace Ben Shannon at that guard spot with 58 seconds remaining in the first half. And the free throw on the way is good. So Esterling now with 5 points, and it's 36-30. The Otters have a 6-point advantage. Good hustle by Drummond on the far side, but he could not come up with a steal. Instead, he knocked it out of bounds. And the Otters will put it in play from across the way. Cassette looks to Charlie Schoenhart. Puts it in Larson's hands at the top of the key. Now here's Cassette. Cassette left side to Christensen. Giving it back to Larson. Right side to Dusty. Looks to Christensen. 3-point area. Now back to Schoenhart. Here's Larson. Larson one-on-one with Graham, and he passes it back out. Cassette holding the ball. We're down to 25 seconds. 25 seconds remaining in the half. Left side of the corner, Draxton. Around the perimeter, picks up the dribble, gives to Schoenhart. Charlie brings it back to Larson. 15 seconds left. First half, Cassette on the far side. Otters on top by 6. Christensen. And now Titus will start to drive. Takes it up the lane, dishes off, and Draxton is fouled by Grusing with 3 seconds to go. Off the penetration, Grusing had to come into the lane to try to cut down Titus's penetration. And Titus, when that happened, dished off low to Luke. And then Grusing, trying to recover, commits his second personal foul. 9th team foul. And here's Draxton, who is 1 for 3 at the line, and Luke misses. 1 for 4 at the line. Luke has 3 points, had a rebound basket in the first quarter. And the second free throw off the rim, no good. Tipped out, and it goes out of bounds. The Otters will get it with 2 seconds left. Otters will throw it in with Cassette. They screen for Christensen. Titus will shoot it at the buzzer. Does it count? Yes, it counts. Whoa, wrong call, I think. But Titus Christensen splits the defenders. Gets credit for the basket at the buzzer. And it's 38-30 in favor of the Otters here at halftime on the Otter Tail Telecom Cellular 2000 scoreboard, and will return in 2 minutes. Start this second half, and they'll throw it in at midcourt with Christensen putting the ball in play to Tim Erickson. Erickson with a bounce pass up high. Christensen down low to Retzlaff. Fights his way up against Grusing. Missed the shot, and Grusing grabs the rebound. Well, Justin had a big first half, 9 points, but he struggled early against Grusing, much like what we just saw there with his shot. But, boy, in the second quarter he came on, got 7 of his 9 points. And now the Tigers throw it away off penetration. Drummond tried to pass it out to Shannon, and it went off his hands and out of bounds. So Morris area with 14 turnovers already. We are less than a minute into the third quarter here. Oh, nice speed on the give and go to Christensen. Dishes off to Retzlaff. Missed it off the heel. Great setup, and Justin had a great look, but it wouldn't go down for him. Drummond on the wing, 3-point area. Back to the top of the key. Now Drummond has it. Drops it inside for Grusing. Broken up by Cassette. Picked up by Drummond. Drives toward the lane. Fires it across, 3-point area. Now back to Drummond. Swings it to Shannon on the wing. Back to the top to Longdecker. Up the lane. Grusing behind the defense and an easy lay-in. Jake Grusing with 14. It's a 4-point game. Arneson to Erickson. Driving around Longdecker. Kicking it inside. Turnover number 7. Went off Cassette. Grabbed by Shannon, who takes it up the floor on the dribble. Shannon will set it right side. Picked up off the floor. Now, well, they wanted a double dribble. Didn't get it. Back to the top of the key. Shannon against Arneson. Backs up with it. Gives it off on a dribble, on a bounce to Longdecker. Now they set it up for 3. That's off the glass and boarded by Arneson. Arnie comes out dribbling right up the middle. Penetrating, bounce pass inside. Retzlaff rejected by Grusing. Here comes Shannon. Back the other way. Shannon with it, left side. 15 feet out, dishing into Grusing. Bank shot, good. Grusing with 16, and it's 36-34. Morris has come out with the first 4 points of the second half and cut the lead to 2 minutes into the quarter. Off penetration, Cassette takes the feed from Erickson, dishes off to Retzlaff, off the heel. Justin has had 3 close looks inside. None of them have dropped in his third quarter, and a foul is called on Cassette. Third foul on Dustin Cassette, first foul of the second half, and Retzi is just snake bit right now. He's had 3 good looks here in the first 2+ minutes of this third quarter, and they just haven't fallen for him. Just what happened to start the first half as well, and then second half he made everything, it seemed. The second quarter, I should say. Bounce pass to the top of the key now to Esterling. Brings it over to Brumman. Back to Longnecker at the top against Cassette. Longnecker takes the dribble, having trouble finding someone. Brumman comes up high to help. Erickson on him. Right side Esterling against Christensen. Through the lane it goes. Longnecker knocks Cassette down and will get a charge. Dusty tried to take that baseline away, and Longnecker knocked him down. That's second personal foul now on Esterling. Otters will walk it up with Erickson. 5.5 to go, third quarter. The Otters looking for their first second half points. Free throw line jumper opens up for Tim off the heel. Longnecker boards it. Here comes Shannon. Shannon over the midcourt line. Arneson is on him. Now Ben Shannon feeds it right side to Brumman. Back to the top. Esterling back in Brumman's hands. Now Shannon again. Brumman wanted to go into the lane, but didn't. Now he goes cross court. Wishes he'd have gone into the lane now because Christensen picks it off. 15 turnovers. Arneson to Erickson to Arneson. Up the lane, Arnie dishing, baseline, way up. Good, Cassette. First points of the night for Cassette, and a great setup by Arnie. 38-34. Otters by 4. There's a walk against Morris area. 16 turnovers. Andy Larson is in, and Brady Graham is in for Morris. Retzlaff will get a break. 4 minutes and 36 seconds remaining third quarter. It's 38-34 Otters. Larson at the top. Now they dish down low. Christensen taking the feed from Cassette. Takes the dribble back to Erickson. Got a screen from Arneson, and it's in and out. Grusing trying to keep it alive, and it goes off Andy Larson and out of bounds. Tigers get the basketball. Trailing by 4, 4:20 to go, third quarter. Grusing scored 2 in the first minute of this third quarter, 2 baskets, and Morris area hasn't scored since. And the Otters only have 1 field goal. Grusing kicks it up the lane. Longnecker forcing it up against Cassette and getting it to drop. So Longnecker has his second basket, and it's a 2-point game, 4 minutes into the third quarter. Arneson from 18, off the rim, no good. Longnecker clears the defensive board and gives it off to Ben Shannon. Here's Shannon against Arnie. To Longnecker, up the lane, Grusing had it knocked away. Good anticipation by Andy Larson. Christensen to Cassette, driving, bank shot, count it! And Cassette has a chance at a 3-point play. Brady Graham with his third personal, and Dusty Cassette, who didn't score in the first half, has all 4 of the Otters' points here in the third quarter. And will go for his 5th at the line, trying to convert a 3-point play. The Otters have been terrible at the line tonight, but he makes it. So they're 5 for 11 now at the foul line. And Cassette has all 5 of his points here in the third quarter, and it's 41-36, Otters by 5. Their biggest lead has been 7. They have trailed by 8, so it's been a tight ball game throughout. Grusing to Graham, and Graham pulls up and hits a 10-footer. First field goal for Brady Graham, who now has 4 points, including a pair of free throws. Tim Erickson, Shannon got a piece of it. Erickson controls, though, now from the corner. The shot off the rim by Titus. Weak side rebound goes to Graham. Shannon against Arneson, accelerating up the lane and dishing. We've got a block this time on Cassette. Second team foul against the Otters, 4th on Cassette. So Dusty in some foul trouble here with 3:01 to go. And Justin Retzlaff will come in to replace Dusty Cassette. Braxton will come in. Erickson will come out. 3:01 to play, third quarter. Otters lead it by 3. Morris has the ball. Graham, three-point area, gives to Shannon in the corner. Brings it around to the top of the key and will set it up there against Justin Arneson as the Otters continue to match up man-to-man. They play almost exclusively that man-to-man. From outside, the shot from Grusing, no good. And coming through the lane, Shannon gets the board and kicks it back out. Graham in traffic, shuffles it off to Grusing. Kind of lost the handle on the ball as he went up for the shot. It's no good off the glass. Otters to the corner. Arneson missing the 3. Rebound on the offensive end. Retzlaff with a little hook shot off the glass and in. So Justin in double digits now. He has 11. And with 2:25 to go in this third quarter.
Small business insurance package to your current policy. Don Williams, Don Batts, and Brian Relly think you'll be pleasantly surprised with both their coverages and their prices. Call them today. Put them to work for you. They mean business at Midwest Insurance Agency on Tower Road right here in Fergus Falls.
Shannon gets loose inside on the first possession of the fourth quarter and gets a basket, and then Arnie penetrating at the other end, rolls off the rim, no good. We've got a pushing foul on Longnecker. And Longnecker picks up his third, and that is team foul number 4 against the Morris area Tigers. 7:21 left in the ball game. It's 49-44. Otters by 5. They have the basketball. And the pass comes into Christensen up the lane for 2. Good look by Arneson. And a good finish by Titus, who has 5 points now. Otters by 7, tying their largest lead of the night. Right side feed to Shannon. Back across three-point area. Graham on penetration and a foul. Otters reached in on him. And that foul on Andy Larson will be his second. The team foul is the third against the Otters, so we have 7:02 to play. Well, the first half, these teams got into foul trouble, into the bonus very quickly. In the second half, there had been a minimal amount of fouls. Grusing, double team, kicks it out. Shannon in the corner, dribbles around the perimeter, sets it to the top. Graham has it. Larson's all over him. And now we've got a foul coming here. Who's it going to be on? It's going to be on Grusing, I think. That's Grusing pushing off. So we've got a double foul. We got a double foul there. Titus and Grusing. Grusing has his fourth. Titus Christensen gets his third. And the Otters to the baseline, and Titus gets hit with a traveling call. And with 6:46 to play, the Otters have a 7-point lead, and the Tigers have the basketball. Here comes Shannon. Ben Shannon with 6 points. A far cry from the 26 he had last season when these two teams played. And now Titus Christensen will get his fourth. Dustin Cassette and Titus Christensen each have 4. Tim Erickson will come in. Titus will come out. 6 minutes and 35 seconds remaining. Shannon passes it in. Longnecker being guarded by Schoenhart, who has got a foul away from the ball. And this is going to be on Draxton. So Draxton gets the personal. As soon as I mentioned the fouls were pretty light there in the second half, all of a sudden we're on 6 and 5. Otters with 6 and the Tigers with 5. Grusing takes the pass inside, hooks the shot. You can count it, and we've got a foul on Schoenhart. So Charlie Schoenhart picks up his second. Grusing has a chance at a 3-point play. Grusing has 18 points, and if he makes this free throw, it's a 4-point game. And the free throw on the way is off the front of the rim and in. And Durkee will come in to replace Grusing, who will get a rest here. And what Mark Ferguson is doing is resting Grusing for the stretch run. His team is within 4. Here comes Erickson. We've got a blocking foul on Shannon. And that's 16 fouls against the Morris area Tigers. Arnie will pass it in. On the offensive end, lobs into Erickson, kicks it into Schoenhart, up the lane, no good, and a charge on Charlie Schoenhart. Defensive player had position inside. Charlie gets his third personal. There will be no shots on that one, as it was a offensive foul. 6 minutes and 15 seconds remaining in the ballgame. The Otters lead it by 4. It is 51-47. On the Otter Tail Telecom Cellular 2000 scoreboard. Right side to the corner. The 3 on the way. That's off the rim. Good weak side board by Arnie. He went up high. Now it's 3 on 2. All the way. Arnie up the middle. Lays it up off the heel. Rebound. Schoenhart no good. And the Tigers get control. That was a great rebound and good 3 on 2 execution. The only thing that didn't happen correctly was the ball didn't go down the hole. Graham, the 3-pointer. What a time for Brady Graham to hit his first 3 of the night. And it's 51-50. Otters lead now by just 1. Erickson up the lane. Schoenhart for 2. Beautiful speed by Tim Erickson. And then Charlie finishes. That's 4 for Shoney. And it's 53-50. Otters by 3. Up high, Longnecker. Bounce pass to Durkee. Left side to Graham, guarded by Larson. Across the floor it comes. 3-point area. Drummond has the ball. Driving on Erickson, picks up the dribble, looks for help, feeds it ahead. Shannon got loose down low, and he hits it. Then Shannon has 8 points, and it is 53-52. Otters by 1. Arnie, 3-point area. Working the dribble. On the drive through the lane. Arneson puts it up off the glass, doesn't get it to drop, and the rebound goes to the Tigers. And they throw it away on the breakout. Good pressure on the ball. They throw it away. Tigers have 19 turnovers. Schoenhart and Draxton come out. Cassette and Retzlaff go back in. Christensen re-enters. Larson comes out. 4 minutes, 54 seconds left in this game. And the Otters are on top, 53-52. On the Otter Tail Telecom Cellular 2000 scoreboard. And here's Erickson. Stops the dribble. Looks to Christensen, 3-point area. Down low. Retzlaff turning, shooting, and it's good. Justin Retzlaff. 16 points. He's the high point man in the game for the Otters. His counterpart, Jake Grusing, with 19 for Morris area. 4.5 minutes to go. 3-point Otter lead. Graham on the drive. No basket. Foul on the drive, and Titus has picked up his 5th. So Titus Christensen has fouled out with 4:27 to go in the game. Fergus with 5 points on the night, a 3 and a 2. And Andy Larson is back in. Otters by 3 as Graham goes to the line to shoot the 1-and-1. Graham with 7 points at his first 3 of the night earlier here in this quarter. Arnie rebounds the miss, 1-on-1. He goes behind the back on the dribble, turns in the lane, pushes it up short. Retzlaff the offensive board, and Justin's going to shoot some foul shots. Justin was hammered. Good aggressive rebound by Justin. And that foul was on Durkee. Justin Durkee with his second personal. And Justin Retzlaff, who has 16 points and has hit 2 out of 3 from the line, misses off the front of the rim. Otters by 3 at 55-52. Brucing is back in. Shannon returns. Longnecker and Drummond will come out. And now the free throw by Retzlaff. Nope, missed them both. And Durkee gets the board. The Otters have not shot their foul shots very well here. They are 6 for 14 tonight. Morris, on the other hand, 15 out of 19. Left side. Tigers with the ball. Shannon takes the pass from Esterling. Works it to Durkee. Back to the top they go to Graham. And we've got a foul away from the ball. And it's going to be on Justin Retzlaff, which will put Grusing on the line, and Retzlaff has his second personal. Jake Grusing with 19 points. The bad news is he's hit all 7 of his free throws. Going for his 20th point. I jinxed him. Okay, the radio jinx is alive and well. 15 out of 20 as a team for Morris from the foul line. They have outscored the Otters by 9 from the line. They trail by 3. And Grusing shot to make it a 2-point game. Nope. Retzlaff gets the defensive board up the right side to set. Christensen is gone with 5 fouls. But of course the Otters are deep at the guard spot. Erickson swings it left side. Arnie back to Erickson, now to Arnie. 3:40 to go. Otters are spreading it out here. This is what Gary Schuler was talking about on the pregame show. So we may take it out and slow it down a little bit, play a little delay game. See how we handle that. We get in that situation. Here's Arneson. Retzlaff, free throw line, kicks it up the lane. It goes off Larson and out of bounds. The Otters have 11 turnovers. Morris area has 19. It's a 3-point ball game, and Ben Shannon walks it up the middle of the floor. Feeds it right side. Graham has it. Graham passes it back out on the wing. Gets it in the hands of Esterling. Driving on Erickson. The lane opens up for him. He dishes off to Grusing. Shot blocked. Grusing gets it back. Foul Retzlaff. Justin's third. And now Grusing is back on the free throw line to shoot 2. Under 3 minutes to play in the ball game. Otters 55. Tigers 52. And here's Grusing at the line. He just missed 2 in a row. After hitting his first 7, he hits that one. So he is now 8 out of 10. And he does have his 20th point now. Durkee leaves. Longnecker is back in. And now the second free throw. On the way. Good. Grusing with 21. It is 55-54. The Otters by 1. Erickson, 3-point area. Inside to Larson. Back to Retzlaff. Up against Grusing. Passing. Ball knocked away. Here come the Tigers. Up the left side. Graham with the basketball. Otters just their 12th turnover. Right side pass goes to Ben Shannon. Swings it on the wing now. Esterling back across to Graham. Drops it to Longnecker. Started by Cassette. We've got a foul away from the ball, and this time it's going to be on who? Retzlaff again. Retzlaff and Grusing each with 4. So the Otters have Cassette and Retzlaff with 4. Grusing is the only Tiger who has 4. and this is Grusin shooting rather, and he hits. And this game is tied for the first time since it was 29-29. It is 55 apiece, and the Tigers missed their opportunity to take the lead, but they get the rebound of that missed free throw as Graham, the guard, comes flying into the lane and grabs it. So the Tigers will set it up. Esterling on the near side. Game is tied at 55 on the Otter Tail Telecom Cellular 2000 scoreboard. Graham penetrating. Slip to the ball by Cassette. Big steal by Dusty. 20 turnovers for the Tigers. Otters moving ahead to Cassette up the left side. Now out to Larson, and Larson's three is off the rim. Rebounded by Cassette, and we've got a foul inside. And Dusty shooting. And it's Brady Graham's foot. So now Graham and Grusin each have 4. Cassette, who has all 5 of his points in the second half, got them all in the third quarter, will go to the line. In fact, Dusty had the first 5 points of the third for the Otters, and he breaks the tie and gives the Otters a 1-point lead at 56-55. And Mark Torgerson wants a 20. We'll take a 30. 1:58 to go. It is Smith on web. www.smithtevanson.com. That's pretty easy. www.smithtevanson.com. Smith is easy. That's S-M-I-T-H. Evanson, that's pretty easy too, really. E-V-E-N-S-O-N. Free throw good. Cassette hits them both. 7 points now for Dusty Cassette. 57-55. The Otters on top by 2. Tigers with the basketball. Graham right side. Bounce pass up high, top of the key in the hands of Longnecker. Guarded by Cassette. Longnecker takes the dribble. Looks left. Passes it off. And now the two Tigers collide. Graham and Chris Esterling. And Esterling dribbled it actually behind Graham's back and got control. Now the Otters steal. Retzlaff coming up to the field. He and Cassette double teaming the ball. And with 1:25 to go, the Otters are up by 2 and they have the basketball. Out here midcourt, Arneson holds it. Up the right sideline. Erickson to Larson. 1:10 to go. Crowd on their feet, and we've got a very vocal crowd here tonight. Here's Larson, double team, back to Arneson. Arneson is going to be fouled, and Justin will go to the line with exactly 1 minute to play. Both teams have now committed 10 fouls, and Brody Graham, or that's not Graham, it's going to be against Esterling. But each team has now committed 10 fouls, and that means, well, I guess that's only the ninth. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. My mistake, that's 9. Arnie will shoot. He has 12 points, and there's 13. Arnie is at 3 of his 4 free throws. And Arneson now with the second free throw. Good. 14 points for Justin Arneson, and the Otters are up by 4 with 1 minute to play. It is 59-55 Otters. Well, from Wadena, the score is 6-6 in the third period. The Otters and the Wolverines all tied up in boys hockey. And we'll let you know the outcome of that one when it ends. Here, the Otter boys lead 59-55 over Morris area in high school basketball. Grusin, right side to Graham. Larson is on him. Cassette and Retzlaff are playing with 4 fouls. Shannon, 15-footer, no good. Boarded by Arneson. Great job by Justin. He steals it away up the floor. Cassette behind everyone. Lays it in. And Justin Cassette has 9 points here in the second half. And the Otters are on top by 6. Ball knocked away, tied up, and the Otters pick it up. Another turnover, now a backcourt foul against Longnecker, which will be his fourth, and the Otters will shoot free throws. And a good surge for the Otters here in the final couple of minutes, as they have just about been able to put this one away, and they may be able to put it away with Cassette going to the free throw line to shoot 2. Dusty's had a great second half. He has 9 points in this second half. And now from the free throw line, there's 10. Dusty has hit all 4 of his free throws tonight. And Mark Torgerson wants a timeout. We too.
Tertiary ring, a pendant or earrings will surely turn her heart upside down. Give the gift of affection
by Grusing. He gets it down, and a timeout taken. With 7 seconds to go. Roy Graham had that one right on target, but it would not drop for him. 24 points for Jake Grusing. That basket, all of you have been regular visitors. It's great to know that you're out there checking in every day with what we have up on our area sports wrap on the web. And I invite you to log on and try our Sports Trivia Challenge at www.craigolsonsports.com. The Otters release Arneson. The pass is stolen away. Now it's stolen back by Cassette, but we've got a foul call that will put Dusty on the line. Great anticipation by Cassette. Boy, the Tigers got the steal. They had the chance, and they threw it away. They hit a three there, and it becomes a little more interesting. But now Cassette, who has scored 10 second-half points and has hit 4 of 5 from the line tonight, will go to the free throw line to try to put a little more distance between the Otters and the Tigers. Free throw in the air, off the front of the rim, no good. Otters are in Alexandria Friday night. Boy, that's going to be a tough one. Cassette hits the second one, an 11-point night. Dusty's wearing his number on the score sheet now. And time runs out here. And the Otters win it 63-57 on the Otter Tail Telcom Cellular 2000 scoreboard. Fourth quarter left for Integrity Computer Systems. Dusty Cassette finishes strong with 6 of his 11 points in the fourth quarter. And the Otters get the victory. Their 7th in a row by 6 points.